And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyrie Irving.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Curry in at the one. And for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Green is out there with Klingon. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And Green gets it to go.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here's Sharp. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Henderson. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Avdia drills it from outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Stolen by Avdia. Inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Irving. Portland making their last shot over Sharp, and Klingon pulls it down. On the wing, Green, guarded by Kerr. Green with a screen on Irving for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Here's Henderson. After the made shot from KD. Outside, Green. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Remains Portland ball.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Sharp's got 5 now. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. KD against Green. Bobbed up there for Green. And stolen by Sharp. Right side, Green. 13 feet away. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Sharp against Green. Here's the floater. That shot off. Portland leading by 4. Here's Sharp driving to the basket.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. If you look at Houston, right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Portland just a couple spots back.
Well, I think for Houston, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Henderson looking it over. Clingan the screen for Henderson. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Trailblazers leading by 5. And finished off by Avdia.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Green. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Curry. Here is Durant. Outside for Curry. 5 to shoot. Unloads. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Rockets trail by 9. Durant, the pass to Curry. Now, here's Green. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter could just do a little bit of everything.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. And timeout. Houston leading by 3. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then there's Grant, and it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And it's good, 2 points. And it's 7 points for Anthony Simons. Here's Houston now. Here's Green. Pass to Irving from past the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Quickley. 6-point game. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Green's got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And finished off by Williams.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Here's Green. He's got 6. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The regular season is coming to a close very quickly here, Stan. It's been a great year, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. Look, the talent level, the skill level in this league, night in and night out, just continues to get better. We see guys making great leaps. I just don't know where the end of this is, Kevin. It just is incredible.
And how lucky are we to get this front row seat, huh? My goodness.
Every night, we are lucky.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Bryant. Now here's Green. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Irving. Can't hit that one. Simons with the defensive effort. To the paint, stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Simon. Here's Green with the tip.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Green against Quickly. Green taking his time here. Here he goes. That one falls. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's get crazy.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Alperen Şengün. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In second, the Rockets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Sharp. Irving against Simon. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Yep, that one goes. Simons has got 9.
From the mid-range, Simon's quickness is a big advantage.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
The shot's good from Quickly.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And on that drive, Kyrie with speed. The defense can't counter it, and the momentum gets Irving to his shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
First one falls for him.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Avdia comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Quickly. And so Irving nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Dan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Here's Jackson Davis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside for Durant. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. KD's got his second basket of the game. And here's Sharp. He has 7. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Houston making some changes. Whitmore, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's done in for Kyrie Irving. Rockets leading by 4. Done outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Green. Over Henderson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Green's got 13.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Dunn kicks to Green. Durant with a screen on Henderson. Pass to Whitmore. And he banks in the layup.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Henderson passes to Avdia. And stolen by Whitmore. Lobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Sharp. That 3 off the mark. Houston leading by 6. Done with it. Now Avdia defending. Done against Avdia. Dunn kicks to Green. Durant sets a screen for Green. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Yeah, just beautiful in the pick and roll. Durant times his move perfectly in there with the strong finish.
For Portland, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Great D that time from Green.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Over in the corner, Avdia. Outside, Green. Henderson for three. It's rebounded by Houston. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Henderson against Green.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
For Houston, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. The Rockets also changing it up. Irving's checked in for Dunn. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Whitmore. Both free throws good from Green. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Irving. The Blazers getting the bucket. Over Sharp. Irving finds Green. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative? And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Houston Rockets.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Curry will bring it up for Houston. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. We've got Trayce Jackson-Davis. Irving is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at small forward.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Klingon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Green with the ball. Katie a screen on Avdia. Green finds Durant, and always hovering around the 50-40-90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? Katie is right at the top of that list.
The first one falls.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Green against Avdia. Down low.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 12 points in the game.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
KD passes to Green. Durant with a screen on Avdia. Avdia against Green. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 16. Looking for Avdia and gets it there. And it's in there. 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Curry finds Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. Inside, here's Henderson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
The assist, Green.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Third is Stephen Curry. Anthony Simons, fourth.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them, and it wouldn't matter.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And finished off by Avdia.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
KD sets the pick for Green. Over Sharp. Green with the rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Durant. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green. Clinging at the elbow. Sharp on the wing. From deep, Green drills the three-pointer. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Henderson, bounce pass, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Simons, he's checked in for Avdia. Houston leading by 15. Rob Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grant in at the 3 side. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First team foul.
And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Quickly in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant with the screen on Quickly. Green dishes to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Quickly with it. Now Green defending. Quickly the pass for Grant. Got it. Good job in the low post. 6 points for Jeremy Grant. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stolen by Quickly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their shot blocking, the defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
A free throw drops for Quickly. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Delano Banton's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Houston. Curry comes in for Bryant. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Curry looking around. Pass to Green. Over Williams. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
To the paint. And Williams with the stuff.
Nice setup there out of the two-man game. Simons continues to grow as a passer.
Rockets leading by 14. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Simons. And now Portland on the break. Ball stolen. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And a wide open hook for Irving. Good on the triple. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Quickly. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They set the pick. Green against Simons. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 2. Lets it go. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Benton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good look there from Williams.
Rockets leading by 12. Green, the pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. Covered by Simons. Pass to Jackson Davis. Simons against Green. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He knows every possession is critical now.
Who wants a feature? We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building. It's time to make some noise for a t-shirt toss. Who wants one?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharps checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David.
Some guts. Simon's finishing with strength.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Simons against Green. Going inside, and it's Green with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Curry against Quickly. Williams sets a screen for Quickly. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And Green slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Williams, a screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game. And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Simons. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Durant with a screen on Simons. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Simons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets leading by 12. Now Irving.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
At the line for the Rockets, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
For the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Henderson subbed in for Quickly. And so Irving nails both of them. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside, Green. It's up a 3. Crane's the three-pointer.
3 points.
Green's got 31 points.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Trailblazers trail by 15. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Houston making a switch. Şengün's checked in.
To dance like everybody's watching. Great work. Way to go, everybody. Let's hear it for you. Rocket substitution, number 28, Alperen Şengün.
Avdia finds Sharp and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Houston leading by 15. KD passes to Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 33 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Henderson against Curry. Here's the triple. And that one's good by Henderson. 1 point in the game.
Making smart use of the pick and roll play there. Henderson frees himself and go and get a bucket.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Puts it up from 12. Here's Green. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Over Sharp. And it's good off the back rim and in. Green's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Sharp with a screen on Curry. It's Henderson on the wing, guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. Henderson passes to Sharp. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
It's rebounded by Şengün.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Screen by Şengün. Here's Green. Green with the block. Driving inside. Out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Green inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David,